y'all, they're here. Hi. You can just put them on the patio right here. So we got something special delivered. A good old add-on for the space.
You want me to take 10 for you, or?
Yeah, you can like sit them right there.
No, it should be. That should be.
That's okay?
Yeah, I think so. Well, this definitely taught us some stuff.
Really?
We've been getting a lot of requests for combs like this.
Really?
And we just pretty much, we've done a few, but this design actually works. So now we're like,
oh, they look so good.
yeah, you'll have to wipe them down
Yeah.
on the road.
Oh my God.
Now we start sending pictures out, and now people want this.
People want them?
Yeah. So
oh my God. They look so good. We have high top tables now. I'm gonna stain them. Got them custom made. I have 3 of them.
I don't know why, like if you look at the camera, they just look straight.
Number 2. Y'all know I don't play about bug. Oh, here you go. I'm having my door open is bothering me, but we're gonna let it live. All right, that's perfect. Oh my God, look at this.
You go grab the sandpaper, we'll just take off the little burrs.
Okay. Oh my God. Let me go ahead and pay this man the rest of his money. I told him, I was like, do you have any pictures of him? Because, you know, I don't want to send you the money before, you know, I see them. He was like, you know, you don't have to pay until they get there. But baby, they look so good. Again, I found them on Facebook Marketplace, y'all. Y'all better find these talented people around your area to make you this stuff. My tables at the space, custom made. My booths, custom made. The bar, custom made. Everybody I found from Facebook Marketplace. Okay? Everybody. Okay. We did PayPal, which was great for me because, you know, PayPal be on your side when it comes to stuff like this. You need the light on?
No, this is just nice.
Okay. I'm gonna spend the rest of the money.
Okay, I think it's like 500.
Yeah. Bye, have a good one. My tables. Baby, they probably gonna sit right here till my husband comes, because I'm not moving them. I'll probably move them out the way, but they gonna sit right here. And he can move these things to the garage. He is currently out of town on business, and he comes back tomorrow, so just in time. Oof. See, look, it's gnats and stuff in here already. Oh my God, the folks are going to love them because I love them. I know it's a risk with this type of stuff, but girl, you gotta take risk. I haven't had a bad experience with people yet when it came to like people doing my stuff, like custom making things. The only thing with my booths, it took way longer than what they said, but he was such a nice man. I think he was just, you know, running behind or whatever, but that's the only problem I had. It was the booth took like way longer. Oh, he has somebody else with him. Okay, he didn't come alone. Oh, look at this. I want to show y'all this, but I want to show y'all my neighborhood. But they got a little baby. I think his daughter is with him. The baby doing drop-offs. Girl, we're going to get them sanded. I mean, not sanded. What's the word? What is the word, girl? Tinted. Not tinted. Stained. We're going to stain them to match the wood tables at the space. They're like the perfect height. I'm 5'4", but it's still like perfect height. Even if you like 6'2", it's good. You know? Just enough. And they were only $1,000. $1,000 for 3 tables. I don't know what I'm gonna charge for them yet. I seen, maybe y'all can help me with that, because I was looking on like what people charge for like the plastic ones, and it's only like $15 to rent them out. Of course, these are gonna be more. So maybe y'all can give me like a good price for add-ons. So like, is $30 a piece too much? Is $35 a month too much? Maybe like 3 for $100. I mean, I don't know. Y'all Give me some ideas of what I can charge for these. The only other problem is, y'all, I don't know where I'm going to store them. That is the only other problem. They could be in my garage, but the thing is, neither one of us have cars big enough to take them back and forth. So unless we do multiple trips, one in his car, one in my car, or something like that. But that can get annoying. So I was thinking I was gonna ask Robert, the property manager, like, does he have like an empty unit where I could put these? Because they cannot stay in the space because there's really no room in the space for them. And I can't just leave them and trust that people won't use them, because people will definitely use them. Baby, I think I got a whole bunch of gnats or something in here. Oh, I don't play these games. Anyway, yeah, I can't trust people not to use them. Like, I can put them back and people will definitely use them. Like, don't you ever trust nobody, okay? Especially if they, you know, whatever. So like, they can't be stored at the space. We have no storage at the space whatsoever. Nothing, nowhere where I can lock them up. Like, there's no storage whatsoever at the space. The church that's next to me, they do have like a little storage unit next to them. So I was thinking also maybe I could ask the church if I could store these there. But I mean, I don't really talk to them. And I don't even know, you know, whatever. And that would be kind of fake because they kind of get on my nerves. And that's crazy to say, but they do kind of get on my nerves. But I don't know. I don't know where to store these. I just told myself I'll cross that road when I get there. But baby, now we're here. But for now, they're gonna go in the garage. I'm going to stain them probably early next week. We do have a busy weekend. We have 3 events this weekend, so it's definitely not gonna be done this weekend. It's gonna be done early next week. And of course, you guys are gonna see all of that. And then I don't know when I'm gonna release them either. I need pictures taken of them, videos, all that good stuff. Do a whole rollout. The good thing, October 23rd is our 2-year anniversary. So I don't know if I want to do like a rollout in October. That actually sounds like a good idea to add this on there. And of course, I'm going to tell all my existing clients that we have these now. You can add them if you want. Ah! I hate bugs! Now I'm paranoid. Jesus. Okay. Ugh. I can't wait till it's dark so that light can get all these. When I tell you I hate having my door open, I hate having my door open because I hate bugs. We don't have bugs in my house because I don't play them type of games. My husband knows I don't play them type of games. I do not do bugs. So the fact that I had to have my door open for that long and it's already bugs in here is pissing me off. All right, guys, so for now I just got them out the way. I put one right here, one over here, and then just one right here, and they're just gonna stay here till my husband gets home. Okay, so I definitely need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the bottom. I can see people right now dragging them across the floor, messing up the bottom, not caring. So I wanna know if I should put like some felt, something to protect the bottom of these, because I can just see people, you know, people just, they do that right now with my wood tables. And I'm having to tell people, you gotta pick it up. 2 people need to pick those up. Don't be dragging my stuff across the floor. I don't say it like that, but I'd be like, 2 people need to, whatever. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these, because I think it's just like a raw wood bottom. And we can't have that because people don't care. They really don't. And that's one thing, you know, you just gotta, people don't ain't gonna take care of your stuff like you take care of your stuff. So I need to figure out something. If you have any ideas, please let me know of what I could put at the bottom of these to protect them from getting like scuffed up, messed up, ruined, whatever, right? So let me know that. And then also I need to figure out like some waterproof sealant to go on the top so we won't have any like, what's that thing called? I can't think of nothing. Watermarks, you know, drink marks, circle things. So I need to figure out all that. So I need to do some research and see what I can do after I stain them to like protect them from like all that type of stuff, right? But I'm so excited. They are so cute, guys. Like, they're very much so swanky. It definitely gives that. It definitely gives that girl. We don't do average stuff around here. We don't do plastic nothing around here. We do, actually. I ain't gonna lie. But we're gonna get you some custom add-ons. The add-ons is gonna be swanky, okay? The add-ons are gonna be swanky. Yeah. So you guys remember the when I was talking about, like, you know, I made an abundance of money in July and I want to figure out, like, how can I reinvest it in the business? This was the idea. That was the idea. I didn't want to say nothing before it got done, but this is what I was talking about, you know, having something to, you know, raise the value per booking, right? It doesn't really take much for me, but to give it to them. I know y'all be talking about, why don't you do decorations? I need it. That's how you get your money. Y'all, that's not me. But this, along with some other things I'm thinking about doing, this is a start. This is where we're gonna start, okay? Add-ons that don't take much. Smarter, not harder. I ain't working hard, okay? I want this business to be passive. Just wait till I stop cleaning. Oh, baby, I'm going to be feet up, okay? Business just running. Wait till I stop cleaning. I don't mind doing all the tours, the back end, you know, following up emails. I don't mind doing all that stuff. But the cleaning is next on the list. We about to stop doing that too. And then I really about to be kicked up, CEO, okay? Anyway, let me stop. I'm just talking now. I really love you. I love you, Jay. Let me know if y'all like them. Let me know if you like them in the comments. Okay guys, we had an event from 9 a.m. to 1. It's done. It literally looks the absolute same in here. So we're gonna, of course, go through and do what we need to do. But let me give you just a close-up of everything. They did pretty good. It is some crumbs on the floor, but that is fine. Definitely need to, like, fluff up and, you know, disinfect over there. Let's go look in the back. We don't have another one until 5, so we got a big gap today. Of course, clean the sink. That looks pretty good though. Doesn't look bad over here. So it looks really good. Like really good. So we might just go ahead and do what we do. It's 1:16. Let's see what time we leave. All right guys, completely done. It is 2:17. So it did take us a full hour, but that's only because we had to figure out the setup for tonight. I had to FaceTime her and everything because what she wanted originally would not work. So it did take us a little bit more, but this was probably the easiest clean we had. One of the easiest clean we had. So it is 2:17. So I have to be back up here at 5. I think I'm about to go grocery shop in the meantime until we have to come back up here. But that's a busy weekend, and y'all, we have another event tomorrow. So we have a packed weekend for events. Very blessed, very grateful. And y'all, we slide right through it. I mean, the first event was smooth, baby, so very grateful for that. Hopefully tonight's event is smooth. And I mentioned on Instagram that I really enjoy having white clients. I do, I ain't gonna lie. I've never had a problem with a white client. It'd be the others, and not just black people, Hispanics too. I be having problems with them. Matter of fact, the people who brought the grill in here, y'all remember that? They were Hispanic. Yeah. But yeah, I never had a problem with white people. Like today, they came in 9 a.m. They were early, on time, came in, no problems. I told them to run down. They was like, okay, whatevs. So low maintenance, okay? They were supposed to end at 1. They ended up leaving 10 minutes before 1. Came in here, it was spick and span. Took the trash out. Granted, you know, they didn't add the cleaning fee, but they still did what they were supposed to do. And I hate to say it, but white people, they good for business. It's sad that our folks got to do us crazy like this, but it's the truth. So on that note, we leaving. Bye. Happy Sunday, you guys. So last night's event, it was pretty good. We actually cleaned this morning before church. Got up, knocked it out because I had a tour right after church, which I just got done with. We have about like an hour until really like an hour and a half till the next event starts. So I forgot to refill the paper towels and the toilet tissue earlier this morning, so I'm about to go do that right now. And then I'm gonna go to Aldi. One thing I hate, well, I don't hate it, but I don't like, you know, when I know I gotta like come back out, I don't like getting like comfortable or anything like that. So I try to like find something to do between the time. And since we just got out of church, it's like there's really no point of like chilling at home when I gotta get right back up. So I am about to just do this, get this out the way, and then come 3 o'clock, let the other event in. But that tour went good. It's for December. I don't know if I told y'all this, but hold on, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Camera, you okay? Okay, all done with that. But what I was saying was, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all this, but I plan on taking the last 2 weeks of the year off, like not accepting any events. 1, because it's my birthday, and 2, because I can. So I think the last weekend of December I will be accepting events is December 20th. And I'm just like, people in corporate get 2 weeks off, so why can't I? And besides, usually I don't really get a lot of, you know, inquiries and stuff for the end of the year. We're gonna see. If it's like an overwhelming amount of people wanting, you know, that last weekend or so, I might. But that last weekend is my birthday, so I don't want to have to fool with any events my birthday weekend. So we'll see. I don't know. But I plan on being done December 20th. I have 2 events already booked on the 20th, so I want to be done after that. Like, I don't want to be worried about like blocking my calendar off for tours and everything. Like taking time off for real, for real. So I'm thinking about doing it. Probably will happen. Surprisingly, December is booking up, and I only have 1 event booked so far in November. So it's looking like November will be a slower month unless October, you know, people really start getting it together in October, which is a couple of days away. So we'll see. But so far I only have 1 event booked in November, which is insane. So we're gonna see how that goes. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated, see how it's getting booked out. But also, I don't mind a slower month because October is booked, baby. Like, no free weekend. Like, we booked in October, so I don't mind a slower month, but I need to still make some money in November too. You feel me? All right, let me go to Aldi and let these folks in at 3. Well, the door will be open, but just make sure they're all right at 3, and I'm gonna be done for today. I probably most likely will not clean till tomorrow, which means I'll do a solo clean because my husband works. Because once I got home, after letting him in, I'm done. He gonna come lock up, and I'm gonna be in the bed. It's from 3 to 8. So yeah, it looks like tomorrow I'm gonna be solo cleaning. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Good morning. Okay, so we are outside of Lowe's because you guys, we need to go get our stain and then our waterproof sealant for our tables. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, so I kind of did some research. I did this before when I made my black table, you know, the one that's in front of the green couch. I actually made that. That's DIY, and I painted it and I sealed it and stuff. So I kind of know what I'm looking for, but I wanted to make sure that I know what I'm looking for. So I did a little bit more research to see what I need, and I think I know what I need. The part that will probably be the part that I'm most excited about is finding the stain color. So I decided I do not want to match it with the existing tables that we have, you know, the wood tables that we have in here. I want it to be a little bit lighter, just to kind of add like a little dimension in the space. You know, I don't want everything to be uniform, all that stuff. And my sister actually told me that I should do this. She was like, why don't you do it a lighter color? So let's go see what we can find, you know. It is 9:36. I went to go walk this morning, so you already know that that is the best start of my day for me. We're about to go get this, and then we're gonna go get a little treat from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm thinking about getting like the I've been obsessed with their like energy refresher drinks, the blueberry one with the green tea, you know, because they got you know, green tea is like caffeinated and stuff. So I think I might go get that. Then I'm gonna go up to the space, show you guys the sink, because I forgot to show you guys that. And then also I need to make a sign for the sink, so I'm about to do that on Canva, try to see if I can get it printed off and laminated somewhere. I know I can go to what's that place called? My brain, Jesus. Staples. I know I can go to Staples, but that's on the other side, and I don't know if I want to go all the way over there. So I might call a library, a local library, to see if they laminate. I know they print, but I need a laminator too. So we're gonna do all that today, and then hopefully, you know, we'll be done for the day. I don't know. I'm going to test the stain today as well. They're still in my house. I have not moved them out yet. I'm going to test the stain, see if I like the stain, and then, I mean the color, you know, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, we're going to do all that today. You ready? Let's go. Hi. All right, you guys. So, I definitely want to get a small one first. So they have the small ones up there, and then they have the bigger ones. I'm just looking for a wood stain and then a sealant, a waterproof sealant. It's for like a table.
So that would be usually the yellow can. Which will be these.
Oh, those are the colors. Okay.
But the colors are actually a lot richer than this.
Okay.
This is kind of blah.
Yeah.
It really look quite like that. Like there's more red in here. There's more red in that. This is actually kind of like a purpley red.
Oh wow, okay.
Be these.
The yellow can, okay.
And then you would put the clear coat.
And it's waterproof if I do that one? Okay. It won't
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look to see which stain I want. And
well, if you decide on one and you get it, just remember with this stain, all of the color is on the bottom in like a thick chewing gum.
So you have to mix it around?
You have to, you actually, what you want to do is you take like a hammer and you want to beat the bottom really good to loosen that stuff, and then go ahead and stain. And then you leave it on for no more than 12 minutes. Wipe it with like a t-shirt type rag or a lint-free rag, and then the next day put the clear coat on. And if you think it needs to be darker, because the more you leave it on, the longer it'll get darker, even after it's stirred up good. Okay. So just to make sure you want it the way you want it, put it on, leave it like a minute, wipe it, and if it's too light, you want a little more tone to it, put it on, put another coat on it, and then leave it like 5 minutes. Okay. And if it's still not dark enough, then you can leave it up to 12 minutes.
12, okay.
But make sure you wipe it, because if you don't, what doesn't go into the wood will stay on top of the wood, and when it dries and you put the clear coat on it, it'll mix that back up, and it's going to start, it'll be like a paint. And so you don't want that to happen, so you want to get all the excess off before you put this on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Right around the corner.
Y'all got all that? All right, so these are all the colors. He did say that these are a little bit more dull than the actual color. And I think I like the golden pecan or the Sedona red. But I don't want it to be too red. So this is probably what I'm going for. This is nice too. So let's see what they have in stock over here. Okay, so I see the golden pecan right here. And these little things, y'all, is $9.88. Like, kind of high. But eventually I probably will need like a bigger one because there's 3 of them. But I don't want to buy a bigger one if I don't like the color. So I just got to test it with this, I guess. I'm going to get this for now. And then we're going to figure out our sealant. So I seen this one from a video I seen off of TikTok. And it's this right here. $24. I don't think I need as much as that one though. They also have the spray cans, but I think I'm gonna do this one for sure. I got this brush that's supposed to be for stains, but this thing is $15. And you can't even see what it looked like for real. Alright. I'm gonna find another brush.
Thank you for choosing Dunkin' Donuts.
Hi, I have a mobile order. Thank you. Alright guys, so I ended up just getting that brush and just paid the $15 for it, so it is what it is. But I gotta tell y'all about an inquiry I just got for the space. So she submitted an inquiry form, and then in the like description or whatever, where you know where you put details about the space at, she's gonna say matter of fact, let me read it to y'all verbatim while I wait for my tea. She said, hey, hello, I'm looking for an event space for on a limited budget and wanted to ask if you'd be open to offering the space at a rate of $500 for 4 hours on October 25th. And then she put the time. Thank you. Have a good one. I also like to provide my own cleaning, opting out of the cleaning service. Thank you for considering my request. I just don't get people sometimes. Like, why do you think you can just ask small businesses to come down on their prices? Like, find a venue that's in your budget. Simple. It's so simple. You don't go to corporations and ask if they can come down on their prices. If they're not offering you a discount, you have to pay their price. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to pay their price. So why do people feel like they can come to small businesses and lowball them on their prices? My prices aren't even that high. And then she's asking that for that on a Saturday. The thing is, y'all, my Friday events, I automatically give people $100 off Friday events. But of course, you know, people don't want to have a Friday event because of, you know, work and all that stuff is a weekday. But I automatically offer people $100 off Friday events. But you want a Saturday event and try to lowball me on a Saturday event when I could possibly get someone to pay full price? Like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Find a venue. There are plenty of venues who are in your budget. Is it just me? Like, I don't go to people and be like, oh, I don't want to pay your price. Can you take this instead? Like, I don't do that. I find people in my budget. I find people in my budget. That's just, maybe it's me because I'm an entrepreneur and, you know, whatever. Like, I can't see myself doing that to people. And people don't think like how I think, which I get, but it's just, it don't be making sense, y'all. It don't. And it's sad. It's sad. Like, why do we do this to each other? Why do we do this to each other? Go do that at somewhere else. You won't, right? So why do you feel like you gotta do it to us? I have people, when you got people who will happily pay your prices And then you got the others who's gonna try to nickel dime you, ask for discounts, do all this. And the crazy thing is, y'all, I had 2 people recently who I guess are like a nonprofit organization, 501c3s, asked if, you know, if I can come down on my price and stuff. I offered one lady a free hour because I have the thing where you can add up to 1 hour for $100. So I told her I will give you that extra hour for free. I told her that with the proof of course, that you're a 501c3. So I don't mind doing things like that for, you know, that type of stuff. But it's just like off of the simple fact that you don't want to pay my price, so you gonna ask if I can work with you? No, don't be feeling bad for saying no either. I don't think I'm gonna respond to her. And you know, I respond to all my inquiries, whether I'm booked that day or not. They get responses from me. But I don't think, why is there a pile of trash in front of my door? Why is there a pile of trash in front of my door? Look at this. You see that? Why is that just sitting in front of my door? Like, who did this? And it looked like it's just like placed right there. Like the wind didn't blow that. The wind did not blow this right here in this perfect pile. Who the hell did this? Now you got me cussing. Jesus. I'm telling on them. Look, I'm still zoomed in. I'm about to file a complaint with my owner. I'm telling. Who did that? Who did that? This is giving y'all trying to be funny. And mind you, let me sit in my car for a little bit. Mind you, I come out here and pick up trash all the time because I don't like clients coming up here with trash all in this parking lot. Seeing a whole bunch of trash in the parking lot. If it's come to tours or if I have events, I'm always out here picking up trash, throwing away. Me and my husband. If it's my people in. So it's just a simple fact that that trash, like the wind didn't blow that in front of my door like that. Like that, the wind doesn't do that. That looked like it was placed there. I wish, let me see if I can see it on my cameras. See if the camera picked it up or something. This is crazy. What is wrong with people? They probably can't even see all the way out there. I'll call y'all back. Okay, you guys. I picked up the trash. There's also like 3 hand marks, and it's like a forehead mark right here. On my windows, it's like 3 or 4 of them. You can see the imprint of the hands like this. I'm trying to look in. People look into space all the time, so it's like, but it's also like, it's not a coincidence with the pile of trash sitting in front of my door. Like, what's going on? Yeah, this is just crazy. I did my whole little rant. I went ahead and messaged the owner and also the project manager, like over the space, and told them that I don't think it was a mistake. There's no trash anywhere else, not even the parking lot, which there usually is trash in the parking lot. And this is not a coincidence. No, there's literally no trash on the whole little sidewalk. It's only trash in front of my door. So this was not a mistake. I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. If it was a resident or a random person, but why would a random person just do that? I don't know. So it's given it was a resident. And I don't know who it was. I have a massage place next to me, but she hasn't been there all month. Like, she leaves for like a month at a time. She leaves, goes wherever she goes, and she comes back and works. So she hasn't been here in like all month, all last month. And then there's a post office right there. He also has like it's like a gift shop / post office where people can come drop off their packages. And then also, you know, he has like stuff that he sells. I can't see him doing that. He's like an older Asian man, and I just can't see him picking up trash and putting, like, it gives he don't care that much about it. You know what I'm saying? And I always, I'm always nice to him. Like, I don't have any problems with him at all. There's 2 churches. One church right here. This church I always complain about because we can hear them all the time, but I never say anything to them. And then there's also a church that just opened down there. Both African churches. That don't matter, but whatever. Context clues. And then there's also like a flooring company at the end of the little strip right here. So it could be them. I don't know, but it's annoying. They did say that they were going to go ahead and check the cameras. Unfortunately, these whack cameras, I really need to upgrade my security system, because these Vivid cameras don't do anything for commercial spaces. Like, do not get Vivid. It's only for homes. It is not for commercial spaces. I need something where it records 24/7, because these only pick up movement recordings and they barely pick up auto. So yeah, it didn't catch anything, because I was looking hard. I looked at every single clip that it had, and it didn't pick up anything. So, and I don't even know when I did it, because I haven't been up here since I cleaned the space on Monday. It's Thursday, so it's anytime between Tuesday and Wednesday, and possibly this morning it could have happened. So yeah, we don't know. They did say they were going to check their cameras, but I don't see any cameras like right here. I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to tell me if they do find out who did it. I would love to know, because I would love to have a conversation with them. Because if you have a problem with something, talk to me. We can have a grown conversation about it. You don't have to do petty stuff like that. Talk to me about it. So I don't know, y'all. I'm about to go ahead. I'm going to show you guys the sink in a minute, but I'm about to go ahead and make the sign so I can get that out the way. It's just going to say, no food down the drain, liquids only, and you will be charged if we see food in the sink. So I'm just going to say something like that, because something simple. All right, so here is the sink. So cute. That's what it looks like. I do need to like touch up the wall behind it, because removing those water fountains, it kind of had it messed up a little bit. And you guys, they put the sink in probably the next day after the whole thing, and y'all, it was free. I didn't have to pay for anything. So I told my husband, I was like, I feel bad for being upset with that man, because he put it in for free, and I'm very grateful. Like, I don't be having no problems with them, for real. Just one little minor inconvenience, and they came and they did what they needed to do. So definitely feel bad for kind of getting upset with him. I feel bad, but it looks good. So I think I'm gonna put the sign somewhere in the vicinity. I don't want it to mess up with what people got going on. So up here might be too high. I might put like right here to the side or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that laminated, and I'm gonna attach it to the wall with the command strip. So I decided to just go ahead to Staples and go do it, because I don't feel like dealing with the libraries around here. They be getting on my nerves sometimes, and it'd be too complicated for what I'm just trying to do. And Staples, they know me up there, because I always go to Staples and get my stuff printed out. So I'm just going to Staples, get it done, and then I did everything else I was supposed to do for today. Yeah, we just gonna go based off vibes for the rest of the day. Oh, I gotta go home and test the stain. Sorry, that whole thing this morning kind of threw me off. I done forgot all about the dang stain for the tables and all that good stuff. If I like that stain, I probably will go back up to Lowe's and get the big gallon. But we're gonna go test it first. So Staples, test the stain. If I like it, go get the big gallon, and then we'll be done for the day. That really threw me off, y'all. Like, it's just, I did not expect that at all. And it's crazy. Whew, it was just crazy. Crazy. All right, you guys, so we just left Staples. These are the signs. It says, be kind to the drain. Child, okay. It says, be kind to the drain, liquids only, no food scraps. clogs equals extra charges. Chat GTP actually made this sign for me. I just asked, you know, give me like wording and explain what I wanted to say. And it came up with the saying. And it was like, well, do you want us to make a sign? I was like, yeah. Made the sign, boom, done. This was only $4.91. I got 2 of them laminated. One's gonna go by our our mop sink that's in the back, because people be pouring stuff down there too. So I'm putting one by the sink in the front and the sink in the back, and then that's gonna be that. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for 12 minutes and see like to the full potential, like how dark it can get. As you can see, it's doing a little something, you know. So and then also once I'm done with that, he told me to wipe it off, so I'm gonna wipe it off and then probably do another coat and see what that gets us. It's very potent. I just opened up the window. I probably have to finish this in the garage so it can be outside, but I just wanted to see what it looked like first before I move everything, before my husband moves everything. So I should probably have him move this before he went to work today. Wasn't thinking. Okay, so he said take a shirt and wipe it off. Yeah, I really should have did this in the freaking garage. It's been on there probably like 10-12 minutes. Baby, it ain't even that much of a difference. But it got me thinking, maybe I do like this color. Like how it is. Because it's dark at the bottom, really can't tell. But this right here matches the stain. So I wouldn't even have to do the side for real. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a little difference, but it's not a lot. And I said I didn't want them that dark anyway. So should I just do the tops of them all and then just seal it and be done? Because honestly, I like it like this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, let me know what you think. And then, like, should we go with this stain and just do the tops of all this, of each one? I can just get away with that small can I got and be done with it. Or should we try for a little darker tint? Like, does it look nice like this? Be honest. Like, there's another one over there. Like, they look nice like this. Right? I don't know. Y'all let me know.